I'm in my belly shining bright, diamonds dancing in the night, Ferrari parked under moonlight, living fast but feeling right, my bed wave champagne rain.
Next week.
Hey Lily, check out my neighbor. She's cute. Grrr, look at her. This is for my friend Lily. Lily's is another gym rat too.
Is she?
Yeah, she's in France though. She's in Bordeaux.
I wouldn't call myself a gym rat yet.
No.
But I just started.
You look great. You know, just your natural physique, of course. She's got that ability to not have to work so hard to look so. Look, because she's got her body's tight. She's how old are you, by the way?
29.
She's 29, so she's got a nice fit body. But then she's also got that really nice skin tone, and she's got that moisture on her skin. It makes her so touchable too. She's really,
Thank you.
She's really beautiful, and she has a nice sincere inside too that shines out. And
This is called my aura.
Yeah, sure. Or she's eating healthy too. She's cute. I like her.
I'll see you guys later.
Bye. Today, I meet with Dr. Christensen for evaluation. He gets to decide whether or not he testify positively to the fact and attests to my capability to make sovereign decisions. Yeah, so I dressed up a little bit. What do you think? My love is I mean, nothing crazy. Tucson's pretty casual town. So time to put this chapter behind me. Time to put the chapter of victimization by a jealous, greedy, disgusting father behind me. I just can't imagine that he's that stupid. That's the thing, is that he claims that I'm delusional, that I'm out of touch with reality, and that I'm grandiose. And the writing and the evidence that I produce with the work that I do, that he's disrupted over the last 9 years, repetitively, maliciously, egregiously, and viciously, has been one that has held me back from achieving the goals that I could achieve, because he's questioned the very ability of me to make decisions at all. That his accusations, his violations of my actual reality by claiming that my reality is not reality that others can subscribe to because it's delusional, and then forcing me into hospitals to be observed by doctors who don't want to be observing somebody like me, because it's kind of hard to put your finger on. Well, there's this old guy, he has a son that he keeps throwing him into hospitals, and must be something wrong with the kid, you know. The dad keeps throwing him in hospitals. Yeah, there is something wrong with me. I have a dad who throws me in hospitals. I'm a 45-year-old dude, and this guy's crossing borders to put me in hospitals. The one person that you're supposed to count on to help when you need something in times of change, you know, and guidance, even to the people that you go to because you think that you might be able to count on the words they have as wisdom. That person ended up being the person that has been my nemesis enemy, and the one who's questioned my ability to even make decisions on my own behalf, and therefore trying to obsolete my ability to make decisions in a corporate context that can impact people's bottom lines and livelihoods. That's what I do for a living. And he wonders why I've had disruptions into my income flow, my deal flow. So today I meet with a doctor named Dr. Michael Patrick Christensen. He's a psychiatrist, a clinical psychiatrist and forensic psychiatrist. Works in Arizona and does these evaluations and determines whether or not these people are deserving of the persecution they have, and sometimes they are, and sometimes they're not. But I know him, and I know that I've seen him in both states where I was more vulnerable. I didn't come off as quite so put together because I was enduring trauma that I thought of Dr. Christensen as maybe somebody that I could share that trauma with, and that probably wasn't the right move. But I've also seen him where I was in my confident state, just battling the Title 36 petitions that were egregiously compounding and repetitiously being thrown at me like hostile fucking, projectiles. Boom! Shit. Fuck, another one? What? Right now? Cops just coming rolling up on me, just throwing me in the back of their fucking trucks and taking me out to hospitals. Get to the point where my lawyer at the public defenders for mental health would just call the doctors in advance and let them know I was on my way, that she talked to me, and that, please try and expedite my processing and release. And they did. And my father found a way to petition me in another county altogether. Resulting in my detainment for, probably almost 60 days in the hospitals. And some hospitals that you don't ever want to see the inside of. I never want to see the inside of again because they were so brutal and disgusting. I think I had a guy who died right next to me. He had a seizure and his eyeball just went black. And it took him 2 or 3 minutes to even figure out that it was happening. And I was in the chair in Maricopa County, or somewhere in Pima County. I don't know if this is in Maricopa County. It was this cool hospital ran by a place called Community Bridges. And I thought, wow. We really, really do live in the dark ages in some parts of our world, and it's sad. And I entered that stint actually talking to the psychiatrist there, and him agreeing that it was sad that I was being persecuted the way I was, and he released me to a step-down facility where I was going to be released from after doing a stint of voluntary stabilization or whatever. It wasn't unstable anyway. And as stable as you see me right now is about what you get. How I am. And then my father found out about that. Didn't like that very much. And he called and made emails and all kinds of statements and ensured that they re-petitioned me again. I hadn't even seen or talked to him. But yeah, he has that type of reach. I don't know how he got it, but I don't know why people listen to people like that. I don't know. Because I was right there in their observation, and they could just see normally that I am a normal person. It doesn't hurt myself, it doesn't hurt other people. This is Thor. Thor's bad, he's cool. Hey Thor, good morning. Yeah. So I offered to take Thor and walk him and stuff, and this is so cute. Yeah. And then I send him off to various counterparties that are interested in my well-being. Just to make sure that everybody knows that this Arizona boy right here is completely coherent, completely coherent, had his good coffee, and enjoyed the neighbors and, even tickled his senses. Yeah. Yep, I came, I flirted. Yes. I did, yeah. This is what I've been doing. I've been flirting all morning. I'm getting ready because I gotta go.
What was she talking about?
She's cute. Look, say I'm
Like
cute.
you.
I want you to say I'm beautiful. Say I'm beautiful. Say I'm beautiful. Say I love myself. I'm beautiful and I love myself.
Okay, but not looking like this today.
I feel like this day is just holding the secrets to my entire life. I'm gonna win today. See, this is what I do. I'm a encouragement coach for the new world.